don't think you can be stopped now. You by the shop out. You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims now. You're a baby chaser. You got your block on fire. You remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something. You a baby chaser. You got your block on fire. You remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something.
Couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dansby Swanson is in to start things off. Here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's bolted.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Swing and a little blooper to center. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Barehanded at his knees. Wow. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Ian Anderson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding in is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna, but this will wind up being a foul ball. fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Josh Bell is looking to turn it around right now. He's only got 5 hits in his last 10 games. Look, I like him as a player. I think he's better than this, but this stretch has been pretty ugly. He's been inconsistent, and we all know consistency is the name of the game in this sport.
At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and no RBIs either. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
Batting
right
third.
there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Bell brings it in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Darryl Cooley.
Digging in next, Darryl Cooley. First delivery to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and in the bat is Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bucks in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up, Acuna. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Batting fifth, the second
Josh
baseman,
Harrison stands in. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Victor Robles digging in now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Patrick.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Left side, but well foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We've played 2. It's 2-0 Washington. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In now, Ian Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three and two.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Garcia.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
So next to bat will be Andrew Stevenson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're up 2-0. Will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The batter, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo. And he puts it on the ground to second. Harrison has it, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Acuna digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Nationals lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Turner.
First pitch of the AB now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chop toward the second baseman. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Next, it'll be Josh Harrison, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 delivery.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil's thing? Constituent to time and people's dreams. Or from the norm, we appear quite average.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Darryl Cooley.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Riley is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
So now into the box is Christian Pache. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The relay, throw back to second, and that's a double play. One hit in the... Now to bat, Victor Robles. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Victor Robles.
And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
46.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. So one out and nobody aboard. And that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And it's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 2, Luis.
Stepping up is Luis Garcia. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now is Andrew Stevenson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the first offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Ozzie Albies will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
For Atlanta, number 1, Ozzie Albies.
Now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Hit to third, right to him. There's Harrison for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Johan Camargo. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-1. Tyler Matzik will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Ozzie Albies will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging into
Leading
bat
off
next,
for
the
the
ever-dangerous Juan
The
Soto.
left fielder, Juan Soto.
And now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a curveball taken for strike two.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Just some things we show. Oh, cool electric. Watch me backspin off the atlas. Past his maneuver through the Haskins. I'm laughing.
First pitch on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Josh Bell will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And now the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. The 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Harrison.
He's set, and the pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Yan Gomes would be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next, it'll be Yan Gomes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Victor Robles, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this minute.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Back up the middle. Turner has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Got him.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in once again is Darryl Cooley. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here's the pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 2. Starlin Castro is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Castro.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit.
Now that's the right fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. At the plate, Andrew Stevenson pops this one up. Riley trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Castro over at second. Garcia at first with no outs. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 22.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
The batter, number 2.
Here now is Trey Turner as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 19.
At the plate now is Josh Bell. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The batter, number 5.
Up
Second
next,
baseman,
Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Pache is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage in the inning came right here for the Nationals. A grand slam home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Nationals 9 and the Braves 2. Tanner Rainey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Digging in will be Austin Riley. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
Austin Riley.
First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Rainey is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stevenson is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Christian Pache, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Pache stands at first with 1 out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And there's ball 2 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison to second for one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Number 68.
Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down by a touchdown. A.J. Minter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Pablo Sandoval remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Now it'll be Yan Gomes. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Cause yeah, I'm a real man, real world, with real urges. Serving the Lord, I'm not, but he's perfect. Yeah, he's so clean, and his swagger is lean.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 16.
So here is Victor Robles. His career numbers in this matchup, batting at an even .400. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ozuna looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Fourth home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, B-World? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
In now, Tanner Rainey, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others,
Third
but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. And Johan Camargo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Next up, Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Into the box, Darryl Hooley. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Harrison moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this game. Washington took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Patrick Corbin notches his 3rd win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. I ain't never front of
for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes.
Just one last ride. Gravity's pulling me down. This time I got myself found. But just before I turn out the lights, tonight I feel stopping for nothing. My devil is done into oblivion in the end. I had it coming, too close to the sun, into oblivion in the end. Visions of the future, crystal